people ignorant, people dying, high levels of AIDS, and what's the deal? Churches are full.
A Zambian pastor has highlighted what it takes to be economically successful with prayer.
People are praising God. Africans pray all night. Prayer is not in the success equation. Prayer is in the revelation equation. Decision making is in the success equation.
His argument is based on Africans spending more time in church praying at the expense of working for sustainable livelihood. In 2010, more than 200 countries were found to have 2.18 billion Christians of all ages around the world. This represented nearly a third of the estimated 2010 global population of 6.9 billion people. A 2010 comprehensive demographic study on religion and public affairs conducted by an online research center put America at the top with over 200 million Christians. Africa was also privileged to contribute to these statistics with over 500 million Christians.
China, which is the next large world economy, they have stated that in the next 10 years, 20% of the Chinese people will be multimillionaires. That means almost 450 million Chinese will be millionaires. They are not Christians, they are Buddhists.
In Uganda, findings of the 2014 census indicate that Catholics are the largest religious denomination, constituting close to 40% of the population. It is here that the role of the church leaders chips in regard to guiding congregations in fighting poverty.
Abalokole ba mirundi esatu waliwo abalokolanga beerokodde bo bennyini ne wabaawo abalokolebwa abantu ne wabaawo ne Katonda bye yayita okuba abalokole kakati abalokolebwa abantu n'abo abeerokola ekintu balina engeri gye bakitutte nga banno bayigandirira ssente y'ensonga lwaki abo endiga zaabo abantu abamu babakumidde mu bwabo.
2 Thessalonians chapter 3 verses 10 reads, and I quote, "While we were with you, we gave this order: if anyone doesn't want to work, he shouldn't eat. But in a world full of competition in all sectors, with poverty still biting in developing countries, how should one balance work with prayers?"
Kitaawe wa Yesu yali mubazi. Ekyo kitegeeza kukola. Mukama waffe Yesu Kristo yennyini yali mukozi.
Of course, we need God. We need God. You don't say that attending conferences is bad, but at least like 6 hours, then you go to do your own work.
Against the spirit of selfishness.
Church leaders are believed to be civil in one way or another, with the capacity to change the mindset of Christians. It is for this reason that renowned entrepreneur Audrey Rwabogo calls on them to preach just more than the Bible.
The export capability is low. The farms are not manned very well. If you are a church in that, should you just focus on religion and spirituality only, or you should shape the 360-degree thinking of this young person? That, for me, is where we need to meet them, because church leaders are civic leaders in a way.
This he said during business orientation training as part of the Gaining Scale series, where he emphasized access to qualified staff as a promoter of innovation.
Tell them about the danger the African is facing by being out of technology, by consuming foreign products without any innovation, by spending hundreds of man-hours on Facebook, on all these tools where you are just captured by the thinking and food and thought process and you're shaped by other people, but you're not looking at where you stand.
Poverty is the absence of sufficient sustenance to maintain a complete life. Its relationship with religion makes them strange bedfellows, with the main question analysts always seeking answers to being whether the concepts belong together. Henry Okrut, UBC.